Our top story tonight. The loss of a loved one is one of the toughest heartbreaks to try and cope with. And for one Acadiana family, it's even more devastating. One man in Jeanerette is waiting for justice for his wife, Anita Bobb, who was killed in their home in February of this year.
George Bobb says it's hard to go about his day knowing that justice for his wife has not yet been served. News 15's Ashley Hamilton spoke to this grieving husband who says he's been trying to get closure since she was murdered.
Justice. That's all George Bobb is asking for after his wife was murdered while preparing food for her sister's funeral before bullets rang through their home. He hopes the closure he's been pleading for will soon come.
She was always the giving and the nicest person you ever want to meet.
One Jeanerette family is still mourning the loss of their loved one, Anita Bobb, who was fatally killed in her home. Husband George Bobb still remembers hearing the gunshots, as it was the day he lost his best friend.
The bullets went like through here. See that right there? One right there. 7 went through there and another one right there.
It's been 5 months since the murder, and it's been a month since he last heard from the Jeanerette Police Department about the investigation. After constantly being in contact with the chief, he says his messages have gone unanswered.
I need closure. Last week, you say you had everything, so has the one been cut?
The police chief for Jeanerette, Dusty Vela, wants the family to know they're doing everything possible to give them closure, saying waiting for results in a case like this takes time.
We did get some stuff back. We requested that further analysis be done on some of the evidence just to pin it down a little bit more, and we're just waiting on that to come back to us from Acadiana Crime Lab.
Bobb says not a day goes by that he doesn't think about his wife, still not understanding why his home was targeted. He says it would bring him closure if those involved were charged.
It was no reason for nobody to come in and shoot at this house. They got to be held accountable for. It's up to the police department in Jeanerette, now that they have the evidence, to go ahead on and charge those people with it.
I reached out to Acadiana Crime Lab, who says there's no timetable regarding evidence being sent back. Bobb says he won't be at peace if justice is not brought to his late wife. In Jeanerette, Ashley Hamilton, News 15.
Now, if you have any information about what happened, you're asked to call the Jeanerette Police Department.